Okay, next one. The Western Front. Western Front was obviously fought in the Western Front in France between Germany, mainly Germany, and France and Great Britain. This would turn into trench warfare. Okay, trench warfare. I am creating an audio right now that I'll put on Schoology for you guys about these terms. Okay. Trench warfare, speaking of, trench warfare was the type of warfare, the military tactic that was used. This is where they would dig trenches on either side. You had no man's land in the middle, and you would try to go up and over your trench, try to take down the other side. What would trench warfare cause in the war? What would it basically do? A stalemate, a deadlock. Okay, they were unable to gain an advantage. Ah, there you go, stalemate. Okay, stalemate, nobody is able to gain an advantage. No man's land was that middle area that you would have to run across in trenches. There's no protection. Lots and lots of people would die during this time because you were essentially just running into an open field while machine guns are shooting at you. Battle of the Somme. Okay. I'm creating an audio for you guys too that you can listen to. I'm just trying to get through them all. Battle of the Somme is pretty much the only battle that you'll need to know for this. Battle of the Somme, the French do win, but there's no real advantage of this. This is kind of their first reality of what war is going to be like. They were unsure up until this point.
The French were?
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody was unsure. The Eastern Front, this is fought between Germany and Russia. Not nearly as many trenches were fought on the Eastern Front. You definitely had a different type of tactic that was fought. So the trenches are on the Western Front. Eastern Front is just kind of normal combat, cavalry, all of that. Okay, last one. America enters the war because of the Zimmerman telegram. This is where Germany sends a telegram to Mexico saying, invade the United States, and when we win, we will give you Texas, Arizona, and New Mexico. Unfortunately, the British are going to intercept this, give it to the United States, and the United States is going to use this to enter the war and declare war on Germany. Another thing was the sinking of the Lusitania, which is a passenger ship, and 128 Americans died. And this was after the Allies told Germany to stop unrestricted warfare. Isolationism is where the United States were isolated and wanted to stay out of war, and they wanted to just kind of be their own country. They would aid them monetarily, but not militarily. They're not going to send troops, but they will send money. Unrestricted submarine warfare. Germans created the U-boat and were blowing everything up. Fishing boats, passenger boats, battleships, supply ships, didn't matter. Total war. This is where all resources in your country are going to the war. Soldiers, they're going to have rationing. Everybody is going to be in the war effort. Women go to war to build things, build ships, build bombs, build whatever. Propaganda is used to entice people to join the war effort and as well as show the enemies in a really horrific light. The Huns, you'll see the word Huns. The Huns are the Germans. And the last one, Woodrow Wilson was the president at the time the United States was in the war. He originally said that he wanted to stay out of the war, but then would get us into the war. Alrighty, one more. Armistice is that truce that would essentially stop fighting in World War I.